Hi there, welcome to number one Geeky Design, Saz, and we're back with another Saz Tries. And this time, we've got a game called Generation Exile. Now, I've been quite looking forward to this one because it seems to be a little bit of a survivor sort of game. And I know a lot of people who tend to watch me tend to be in that sort of thing. So, Generation Exile has launched. It launched on the 17th of April. And is featured as part of the Earth Appreciation Steam Festival, put together by Slug Disco. The game will sport a launch discount of 35%, so making it just $19.49 USD from what I understand. And you've been encouraged to donate the difference to conservation charities. So this is very much an ecological sort of game, but it also has certain survival techniques. So we become the caretaker. We must make most of finite supplies and rally remaining survivors to restore the sustainable society. It'll all be written down in the thing down the bottom, as well as a link to the game as well. So all the best. So what we'll do is we'll just go into the game and hopefully we'll go for the tutorial. What's Planet Fall? More freeform mode to skip story moments. No, let's go campaign. Might as well do at least a good 30 minutes. And I think what I'm going to do as well is, depending on... we didn't get very far from Earth before strange things started happening. It's 2 years after launch. Last year you would have said things were going well. This year, the compost worms hummed and the last 5 people were lost to sudden sinkholes. Fiore Roja taps you on the shoulder. You've known Fiore since years before the Generation Ship mission. She's last lesson caused a disease specialist. She's helped you clean up the mess and nobody ever found out. She removed your Earth ID chip. Oh, okay. So there's choices here. She's last living agriculture disease specialist. You're going to need her. Fiore is toting a huge duffel bag. It's time, she says, intensely. This is only getting worse. Back on Earth, the scales have periods of inactivity. We can hope that one of these is coming, but who knows when. We need to hole up. You curse under your breath in ever-present chagrin. We tried so hard to keep the scales off the ship. You need to pack. You run back to your quarters and throw everything you can into a bag. Fiore is waiting outside your door when you're ready. In the subsurface made of artificial cave passages and cabled access tunnels, a few hundred people form your group. You occasionally radio with other parties, scattered in the other underground spaces. You live on the rations intended as planetfall supplies. At first, people make brief returns to the biome's surface. Not all come back. You stay below. You've been down here for months. You calculate. You and Fiore are once again bemoaning the hubris of Earth's ruling class, consuming Earth in their greed, and then paying for a quick environmental fix, which turned out, of course, to be the scales. They had no idea what they were doing, Fiore's half yelling for the 18th time, when there's a commotion around one of the tents. You join the crowd clustered at the entrance of Louis Tavacoli's tent. Inside, Louis's belongings have been pushed aside, revealing something sprouting from the dense earth on the cave floor. You focus on it as it begins to move. It looks like a human hand, formed from roots and tendrils. Okay. Someone behind you whispers, "It's signing letters, I'm sure of it." But it's nonsense. It's not words. Fear echoes through the cave. The scouts made it inside. It's not safe here anymore. Maybe the surface is cleared enough to restart food production. You consider how few supplies remain. There is no other choice. In the last supply cache, preparing your group to make its way upward, you stumble across a toroidal support robot, which according to its packaging was intended to help with settlements after planetfall. You switch it on a few hundred years early. As an indicator light blinks on, a synthetic voice beeps. Ship data connection established. Oxygen use shows smaller living population than the most conservative prediction models. Breathe, Saz, breathe. Robot rotates to face you. My crew roster indicates that you're the most experienced and qualified individual to serve as the settlement's caretaker. Congratulations. Thank you. You are more disheveled than your profile indicates. Please allow me to a moment to update it. That's bloody insulting, isn't it? Right. So... Utility. Okay, let's have purple, white, oh, okay. Right, these are the pallets you can get. Oh, I see. You only get colour pallets. Actually quite like that blue. Head. Can we turn him? Oh, there we go. Short mullet. No, I'm not a short mullet person. There we go. I'm a top knot man. Hair colour. Black. It's round. Facial hair, lampshade. No. There you go. Face. I don't need glasses. I don't wear glasses. What? Okay. That'll probably do me. Freckles. None. Okay. Accessories. That's what we want to get rid of. None. Okay. Just got a delivery coming. I will pause for that. Okay, so first name. Saz. Geek. Nickname. Saz. Okay. And we'll proceed. Okay, so moment of truth. The freight elevator abandoned. As we abandon everything in the ship is good enough. So people down here are scraping together everything they can. And that's Buddy. Okay. Right, so we're heading up. Okay, so that's kind of pretty. That's the prologue complete. Okay, first steps. The Generation Ship's dossier describes these grasslands as agrarian paradise. This certainly does not match that brief. Use the Wassy dogs. Right click and drag. Okay, let's move the camera around. Make a concerted effort to remediate the issues plaguing the biome. For anything else, we need to construct basic habitats for everybody coming up. Okay, so basic habitats. Why don't we put them there? Okay. Construction and other actions take place over turns. Click the turn button to progress. Okay, so it's a turn-based... satisfying basic needs. Human crew have needs. Build a water tank within the range of the basic habitats to provide the tile with water. So, water tank. Let's just put that... Can I put it there? Okay. Build a water tank. Right, space. Okay, so we need to end our turn. Shelter, hydration and nutrition. Complete the survival pyramid. A cricket farm will suffice proof. Okay, well, they do say that crickets are an edible... an edible thing, so... Now as basic needs are crew are satisfied, we can train them into technicians by placing a technician's depot within a habitat's radius. Okay, training structures... Training structures, like the technician's depot, will immediately supply workers to operate structures. However, the crew nearby must be cared for to properly staff those structures. If the technician's depot is left understaffed for too long, it will shut down and no longer supply technicians. Okay. So, I have repurposed my Planet 4 preparation program to keep track of all operational resources aboard the ship. Okay. So, what's this now? Buddy has something to say. Yeah. You fulfilled all your development goals. Click to reach the new development level. Okay. Right, so you're getting goals to do this. Milestones have been proved. So, yeah, milestones have been proved and help human minds comprehend overwhelming responsibility. So, first steps, progress made towards more crewmates. We've got settlement size, organic waste storage. Okay. Development levels mark breakthroughs in the ship's revitalization. Continue. So, I suspect now we're going to need to do the organic waste. You'll need to keep the building infrastructure as we expand our settlement. Your lean supply of crew is already producing organic waste that needs management. Organic waste will collect and contain those disgusting remnants. So that'll be that there. We'll put that there. Okay. And then we'll just go to next turn. I've designated settlement size as the measure of how many habitats can currently function sustainability. As our efforts continue, we'll increase our capacity to house crew for further training. Okay. I've also categorised the next steps for rebuilding. With viewed this way, it does not appear impossible to achieve at all. Right, so these are the first steps. So build 2 habitat structures, provide enough food, and provide enough water. Okay, so what we need to do then, I think, is if we put a water tank here and we can only do one at a time. Okay, so we'll put the water tank there. Okay, basic habitat. Have that built. Another basic habitat. Build it there. Okay, and then we'll create a new farm right here. So that's actually feeding those 2. That seems like the best way of doing it. Okay, so that's 3 out of 2 that we've done. Oh, look, we've gone up next level. Okay, that's good. Okay, time to turn outward. Right, human resources. Okay, unlocks, updates. Signal distributor, wind farm. Yes, that's probably water condenser, power, and +1 settlement size. Okay. So, years of our supervision have caused automated irrigation to desiccate. The biome will access fertilizer. With plant life strangled by alkalis, these massive scrubbers are stabilising ships' atmospheric composition. Was this actually a ship? Their power draw is enormous. Most reclaim power, some power either by disabling some scrubbers or establishing a wind farm. As scrubbers come offline, we'll need to ramp up ecosystem restoration efforts. Okay, so we need to build a wind farm. Ah, right, so we've got to do it on the hills. That's cool. That's why they're there. Okay, power is restored to address environmental issues beyond the hub's reach. We should extend our buildable area with a signal distributor. Okay. So, a signal distributor. Let's do that there. Okay, something's happened. Mere little function of the ship's systems contribute to low throwing, which... Okay. But now there's something else. A feeling of expectation, something waiting for you. Why not go for a walk? In the grasp of insomnia, you think. You become curious, find yourself arising, donning clothes and shoes. You walk to the biome, knowing somehow where you're going. Okay. Looking up to the Earth's view of the stars in the ceiling, the sky is actually the inner surface of the habit ring. If it were transparent, you wouldn't see the real colour-shifted stars sliding past, but the other biomes of the habit ring arcing above you. You've never visited them. They're out of reach. Access tunnels blocked. Crushed. Missing. You pause only a moment before you enter. Inside, the air is cool and damp. The biome engineers did their job well, forming a living environment out of a functional space. When this biome is in a better state, there will be bats and cavefish here. You look around in the dimness. Then light, soft yellow-white, fills the air. Your eyes adjust. Something hangs from the cave ceiling. You can't help yourself. You lift a hand to touch it. It seems to reach down for you in return. The moment fills your consciousness. What can it mean? Is this connection? It feels warm, familiar. Then as you wonder, the light is gone. The warmth is fading. Your reaching hand slowly returns to your side. You are left in darkness, but you feel yourself carrying a glow within you. Okay, so it's got a certain storytelling. You've reached out and it reached back. Okay, fine. So we want turn 11. So that's built. Fiore Rojas and Louis Tavacoli come to you asking for jobs to do. You gratefully accept as you continue to work to meet the needs of your crew and to restore the biome. You need all the help you can get. Fiore and Louis will be your initials team for the major task. Continue. Okay. Volunteers, how charitable. More human hands mean more can be done at once. Your new stewards can divide and conquer tasks across our newly expanded settlement. Okay. I recommend immediately addressing the biome's excessive fertilizer nitrates issue. A soil bioremediator and an algal bioreaction can build some of these toxic areas to start restoration. Okay. So. We'll pop that there. Oh, can we do a... Let's do that. Oh, can we do more? Okay, I think that's our... Okay. You need more technicians to operate your structures. Remember, satisfied crew from habitats can be trained into technicians at local technicians depot. Then they'll be able to operate any structure you use settlements. Okay, can I... Many structures require operational resources to operate. You can activate or disable structures to manage your resources use when operational resources are available. So, what are we doing here? Very basic living quarters. Oh, that's a living quarters. That's what we want. Advanced structure capable of training and equipping tenants. So, what are we doing here? No structures require... Okay. Right. Not 100% sure what it wants me to do. Put in a water condenser. And a sludge granulizer. Put that over there. And I think that's that. Turn 13. Okay, the amount of water in the water tank makes them finite resources. An empty one can really interrupt a product chain, so make sure to find a way to replenish the water supply. Well, I'm hoping that I'm going to be... You can deconstruct undesired structures to reclaim space and build some building materials. Okay, so... Soil... Okay, what's this say? Crew not able to work. Why is that? Demolish, move. Right. I might have made a mistake here, I think. I need to build water. Hold on. Crew not able to work right here. Okay, because there's no water supplied to here, is that right? So if I put a water tank here, and maybe another cricket farm here, does that solve the problem? Operations active, okay. Consumes crew. Produces workforce. Okay, they've got that. They've got that too. Okay, so that seems like I've done the job there. Empty stores. Okay. Can we replenish it? Or do I have to get rid of it? So demolish it. And build another one maybe? There. Okay. Crew not able to work. Why are the crew not able to work? Because they don't have any water. Okay, so put that there. Is that out of water? Right, okay, so we need to find a way of... It's currently being used for storage. Okay. Crew are not able to work. Why can't they work? Because they don't have water. What's a water condenser do? Let's put one there. Let's see if that works. We need power. What have I done here? Oops. Okay, let's just put one there, perhaps. Not sure if I've made a bit of a mistake here. Okay. Under construction. Okay, it's under construction, that's why. Fine. So, we also probably want to pop one of those in there. And maybe put one of those in there. See if that's going to work. Right, well, we'll demolish that because it's empty. I'm just not sure where I'm going wrong here. We may want a signal distributor, don't we? Why am I not generating power? Okay. Have I actually got any... Yes, I have got organic waste storage. Okay, we'll put one there. Is it just that we don't have enough people? Okay, volunteers hatch charitable. More human hands here. Recommend addressing the biome's excess fertility nitrate. Install bioremediator, an algal bioreactor, can be built in these toxic areas to start a restoration. Okay. Ah! Let's try that. Does it need to be attached? Oh, really? Is it just a question of turning things on? Didn't mention that to me. You kind of want these things to work? Okay. So what's missing there? Biomass sludge. I'm just wondering if just switching everything... Don't currently meet the operational costs required to run this structure. Okay. What's going on here? Right, if I put in another wind farm, say here, and switch it on, can I do that? That's under construction. Right. Can I switch this on now? Disabled. Okay, well, we've got biomass sludge. Okay. Not 100% sure what I'm doing wrong here. It's not really giving me too much in the way of... Right, it needs water. Let's pop a water tank back. Here. And that needs power, does it? It's disabled for the moment. It needs more technicians. Right, that could be the issue. I'm not making enough people here. Do we know how many crew I've got? Right. Do I need to make more people? Could that be the reason why? Well, how do I get them to train? One consumption produces 3 workforce. Traits in connection range. Right. Crew. Produces workforce. And that should be doing the same. Okay. Is it just a question I'm going to have to wait a couple of turns? Are these centres producing people though? Right, it's only getting one from there, so what? Oh, don't tell me I need one of these for each of them, do I? Oh. I have to build a technician's depot for every... I think. So I need another organic waste storage. Let's pop another one there. Okay, well, we need to demolish that. Anything else that's empty? Pop another water tank back in there. Okay, that's started working. So it looks like you need a tech... It hasn't mentioned it, but it looks like we need a technical area for each... Okay, that one goes there. That one goes there. So we need another technical place. Train these guys. Okay, we can power that up. That's good, good, good. Sludge granulars are active. Process excess nitrates. So is that what this is doing? Alright, so removes excess nitrates from soil using bacterial biomech. Okay, so that's... Got one of those working. Still need crew in that. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the idea now. Is that for every single thing you need a training depot. So that one's that has that one. Okay. So I need to get these two built. Which now means... So which training one are they going to? Over there. Okay. They're going to that one. So they're going to that one. Okay. That looks to me like that could be switched on. There we go. Okay, I think we... We're slowly getting it. Does that need to just be switched on? No, it needs power. Okay, so we can pop a wind farm up here. Right, do we have enough people? Yeah. Oh, it's on. Okay. So we just now need 2 workers. We've got 2 power. Okay, well... Oh, sludge granulizer. Where are you? Right. That's interesting. I'll put a wind farm up there. That's just waiting for technicians, okay? And that's out of storage, so let's get rid of that. Still waiting for technicians, so... Can I turn that on? No. Right. How many people... Right, it's still telling me that there's no trained operatives. So why am I not doing it? Okay, so what's allocated audit supply? Oh, right, that's for the... Okay, so that's waiting for water and power. Can't turn that on just yet, so I think what we'll do... Right, let's try... a technician's depot there as well. Oh, we can't do base habitats. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate we're understaffed. Empty stores. That one there. Okay, so we can get rid of that. And then next turn, we put another water tank in there. So what's going on here? Storage capacity. Excess nitrate. So what do we do with the storage now the excess nitrate's full? Well, I mean, the major thing is we need to get this going before the tutorial will allow us to. So does that work now? Yes, there we go. Okay, so that should be everything, shouldn't it? Oh, there we go. Okay, finally got there in the end. So, I think what we'll do is we will leave it there. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's just a little bit of a steep learning curve. I don't think the tutorial's really given you too much to sink your teeth into or understand how the game's working. You've kind of wondering what's going on really, half the time. I don't know if you were as confused as I was, or if you were shouting at me. Then that's probably the major reason why. But what I'm going to do is I am going to pop this onto extended play onto the members only section. So if you want to watch that or watch some of the rest of the gameplay, why not press the join button and have a watch? That's always good stuff. Anyway, I have to say thank you very much for watching. If you could press the like and subscribe button, I'd be very grateful. And also, if you want to pop something down in the comment section, just let me know what you think of the game, what you questions that you have about it, or if you just want to discuss something with me, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. Also, as I said before, I'm going to do some members only content here. If you want to be a part of that, then why not press the join button down there? And if you're feeling super generous, why not press that super thanks button? Anything could do, just to help me get my goal of getting an editor. I can pay an editor to do all the hard work instead of me, so I can just do the games. Anywho, that's it from me. Thanks very much again, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.